Well, despite the fact that we haven't seen any measurable snow, we are still in the middle of a New York winter. It's dark, it's cold, and it's going to be even colder this weekend.
37 degrees there. Weather like this can make people feel a little down or suffer from the winter blues. But there are a few ways you can combat that, including physical therapy.
Yeah, so joining us now to explain how physical therapy can work as a seasonal pick-me-up is John Gallucci, the CEO of Jag1 Physical Therapy. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Pix 11 team. Let's get people moving.
Yeah, let's get moving, because you say that's one of the ways to boost your mood. Why does getting moving actually matter?
Well, as we know, blood flow and flexibility gets endorphins to be released, serotonin gets released, and those are the feel-good hormones. The more you move, the better you feel. Get that circulation going and that flexibility going.
All right, so there's also a social aspect really to this. So why is that part important as well, and where does it tie in?
Well, people love people, and the more you engage socially with your physical therapist, socially with the other patients, it gets you social, and social always increases your mood, gets you motivated to come back the next day.
Okay, so we know that the cold weather can also aggravate joint pain, especially people who have had previous injuries. But what is the link between that cold weather and that type of pain?
That's an awesome question. As we know, cold weather makes you stiff. Arthritic patients, people diagnosed with arthritis, get even stiffer with more increased pain. The more you move, you increase your flexibility, you get full range of motion of the joint. It alleviates your pain. It keeps you off the medicine just by some simple physical therapy exercises and treatment, and you're rocking and rolling with reduced pain. We see people sometimes drop pain by 5 points just with one physical therapy visit.
You mentioned flexibility, and I find as we get older and as we age, that is more and more important to make sure that that is intact. You say that helps out a lot with your mood. How does that work?
Well, if you have decreased flexibility, it means the motion of your arm, your elbow, your hand, your feet, your knees aren't functioning correctly, which is only going to increase the opportunity of getting an injury, which is ultimately, when you're injured, nobody's in a good mood. Let's face it, I'm a physical therapist. Not a lot of people want to come to a physical therapist, but we do help reduce that pain, and ultimately we can get you, as we like to say, back in the game of life.
Okay, so John, let's talk about that. Do people need to be experiencing some type of pain or be recommended from their doctor to actually go to physical therapy? And is it something that's covered by insurance?
So New York, New Jersey has direct access, so you could call your physical therapy company today that's in your local neighborhood and go in, especially if you have some stiffness and soreness. Come on in and let us help you out and get you back functional. And insurance does pay. I'm proud to say that Jag1 Physical Therapy is an in-network provider, and we're very excited to take patients each and every day.
All right, John, sounds good. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you, guys. This was awesome. I appreciate it. And remember, we got to keep moving.
Yes, we will. We promise. Thank you, especially when we see 37 degrees in the corner there.
It just gets so much harder the colder it is. You just want to stay bundled up in bed.
It's hard to get motivated to take things off to work out.